go on to the 24 now, okay? So we're going to do it easier. We're going to move towards the bulletin board, okay? So you know that what we just did in the 10 form, we will apply to the 24. Same way, except we're going to go in a straight line, okay? Zigzag, but getting there in a straight way. Hands at your waist, pivot out on your right heel, walk in that direction. Shift your weight out on an L, turn the hips and waist, bow stance. Sit back, sit down, pivot out, walk in that zigzag direction, out on an L, turn the hips and waist, bow stance. Sit back, sit down. Pivot, we're going to hold our ball. Left hand on the bottom, right hand on the top. Out on an L, move that ball, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, sit down. Pivot out, hold your ball. Out on an L, move that ball, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, sit down. Pivot out, hold your ball. Out on an L, move that ball, final parting of the wild horse's mane. Half step forward, hold your ball. Spin your ball to the right, look at your right hand, lift up your left foot to its toe, set it down on its toe, white crane spreads its wings. Drop your front foot, bisect your body in half. Look back at your back hand is higher, we're going to multitask. Ear, heel, hand, turn the hips and waist, brush your knee. Sit back, sit down, pivot out, parallel higher on a T, ear, heel, hand on an L stance, brush knee. We do it 3 times, this is 2. Sit back, sit down, pivot, parallel higher on a T, L stance, ear, heel, hand, turn the hips and waist, brush knee, 3. Half step forward, sit back on your back foot, rock your front foot to this toe, sit on the back foot, play your lute on your heel. We're going to repulse the monkey now. Drop your front foot, center your front hand, look at your back hand that's higher. We're going to put the weight all in our back. Lift up, ear, toe, heel. Pivot on the ball of your foot to meet both hands in the middle. As you repulse the monkey, pull back, push forward. Center, glance at your higher hand, open to the ceiling. Lift up, ear, toe, heel. Pivot to the ball of your foot as you meet in the center and repulse number 2. Center, higher, open, glance, lift, ear, toe, heel, pivot, repulse, 3. Center, higher, glance, lift, ear, toe, heel, repulse, 4. Hold your ball on a T-step as you go towards the clock wall. We're going to ward off. Out on an L, push your opponent away. Turn your hips and waist, grasp the bird's tail, look back, sit back, turn, square, then contact, push out that energy, and roll back. Make yourself small and spiral forward. Sit back, sit down, pivot, right hand on the bottom, holding your ball on a T stance, we're going to ward off. Out on an L, push your opponent away. Turn your hips and waist, grasp the bird's tail, pull down, pull back, look back, turn, square, contact, push out, roll back, and spiral forward. Sit down, sit back, pivot as if you're doing a cloud hands, T stance, middle, hook the back hand, look at it, step out on an L stance, single whip. All right, now we're gonna do cloud hands, but I'm gonna reposition you, okay? So here we are, let's do it this way now, okay? Because we did it purposely that way so that you could follow. We're doing it purposely this way so that you could follow. This is called single whip. We're going to move into cloud hands. Sit down, sit back. 12 o'clock cup, 3 o'clock. Hands are ready to go for cloud hands. Middle. 11, 10, 9 o'clock. Flip the hands, join the feet. Middle. 3 o'clock. Flip the hands, open the feet. Middle. 9 o'clock. Flip the hands, close the feet. We do it 3 rounds. That was round number 2. This is round number 3. Cloud hands. We want to get out of cloud hands, so we're going to hook the back hand. Left hand comes across your face, out on an L. Turn the palm, push out. Let's try something. Half step forward, sit back. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, reposition this time, okay? So this is single whip. We got out of cloud hands. You'll like it better this way, okay? Half step forward, sit back. Lift up your front foot, pat your horse up his mane. Cross at your wrist. Step out with your heel of your left foot as both palms open, gathers up that energy, lifts up with the right hand on the outside and right foot coming up to kick out in line, in, drop gently on your heel, look through your double punch. Sit back, sit down, pivot all the way to the field, left hand on the outside, left foot coming up, kick out, in, and then we're at a really hard movement called serpent.